All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasun Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarasun Seti YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all already know what it is. Black Power, Black Frequency. If you're feeling that frequency and energy, you should most definitely join. Link right down in the video description is in the chat. Click it. You get a video introduction rundown on the membership, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm. KingSeti.com online marketplace. Official General Sarah Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor accessories for every room in the house. I got some for your family, 25% off selected items at this time. Come on over there, get you something nice. Shop and save and shop. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, SETI University, over 2,500 videos, all the subjects that you know and love from the general. Plus, we got hand-picked documentaries and lectures from the grandmaster teachers, experts. There's not another website on the planet. All you have to do is go over there, check it out. That's all you got to do is go over there and check it out and see the magnificent lineup that we got. No other website that could compare on the planet. SETI University, generalseti.com. Become a member today. Everybody knows SETI popping on Patreon, BPC making noise. We never come. We drop two heavy documentaries on there today, documenting the truth of this Hindu cabal, this Brahmin cabal. We on top of them. The secret war of the Hindu caste system in Black America. Yes, indeed. We got documents, we got videos right from the mouths of these people. You see, and I want you to get on over there and check it out. We're going hard body with no other right here, the general, no one is going where I'm going. You understand what I'm saying? Because they don't know to go there. You see, they don't want to go there. It takes a strong heart. It takes a strong hearted mind to travel these roads. You feel me? So get on over there to Patreon, get that work. We got over 500 exclusive live streams, more like 6-7. But we got these 5 ones up there right now. Go check them out. SETI on Rumble. King SETI on Rumble. Make sure you subscribe to all the family out there. Donate to the general. I thank you. I appreciate the fact you appreciate me. Any of the family would like to donate to the hardworking general. Link right there on the screen in the video description in the chat. Click it, donate. I thank you. I appreciate you ahead of time. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels. King SETI, General SETI, Sarasun SETI. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share with your family and friends and comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Here we go, family. We're going to talk about this. I'm going to get on old dementia Donald Trump, too. We're going to talk about his dementia. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He going to get in office and forget what the fuck he was telling people he was going to do. You understand that goddamn gunshot? Maybe they did shoot at his head because they say that motherfucker didn't tweaked out. They say old Donald didn't tweaked out. That motherfucker, it didn't scared him shitless. Say it scared him shitless. Say the man ain't the same no more. Is Kamala Harris an undercover Jew? We got to talk about this. See, y'all don't want to talk about it because y'all some good niggas. You see, are the Brahmins from the bloodline of Abraham? They talk about this in their circle. You see, but see, the thing is, people are talking about, why is everybody talking about she's black, but don't nobody want to talk about her other side in depth? You see, don't want to tell you about, she's black. Okay, what make her black? What make her black? I like to ask that question myself. You understand? I have no direct connection to America at all. You see what I'm saying? And these niggas talk about us like a goddamn dog. Every time you get up on the, motherfuckers want to say we're lazy, want to talk down on us, say everything that we've gotten and shit, somebody gave it to us. What is wrong with these niggas? You see what I'm saying? I understand. I'm a global African supremacist. I love my people, but I'm not gonna sweep nothing under the rug. When issues need to be dealt with, I'm not gonna shoot no shit. I'm not sweeping shit up under the rug because you niggas don't want to deal with it. Yes, we got to build. Yes, we got to build with our family all over the planet. We must do that. That's the mission of our people, so that we can resurrect this global Kushite empire. You understand what I'm saying? This global Kushite empire that we, historically we have dominated the planet and had great empires from every end of the planet. And we can do that again, and we should work to achieve that again. But it's a lot of, we got a lot of niggeritis running in the blood of niggas everywhere. You understand? We got a lot of niggeritis, that we got to deal with, and y'all niggas don't want to deal with it. You see, and so when we talk about this, and we must address this. Yes, we must address this. That we got people and you got the Kamalas, you got the Obamas, and all the rest of them coming out of these, particular groups. And yeah, there might be some that, should revere us and love us like we wanted a family, but then we got a whole lot that don't goddamn revere us and love us like we wanted a family. And so we got to address that this, she's not for us. She's not one of us in the sense, and we must state this. I know you niggas out there and y'all running from it. And we got a whole lot of groups that they got a little bit right and a whole lot wrong. You see, and that's all right. We could straighten it out, and when we talk about these people that's talking shit about Black Americans, particular family where they come from, they didn't heard them talk that shit. They know that. You see, they know that. They know that they didn't heard it before. It ain't like they ain't heard it before, And so when we address this shit, I mean, you got to stand up for global African supremacy. You have to stand up. You got to make your voice louder than the naysayers. Because if the naysayers got the loudest voice, we're going to assume everybody think like that. You see? We're going to think everybody think like that. And so we love our people throughout the world. But this our shit. Yeah. Why not? Yes. This our shit. We should say that. You cannot go to nowhere on this planet, even where Black people reside, and think you gonna usurp the indigenous culture of that particular area. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna go to the Congo and then go to, and you say, for instance, you from Chad or you from Angola, and you're not about to go to the Congo and usurp and think they're gonna allow you to, and you could be of the continent. You could be on the continent. They not about to let you usurp their indigenous culture, African, but their uniqueness. We all Africans, but they not about to let you come in there and usurp them. I mean, I was looking at certain African nations where you can't even buy land. It damn near take you 30 years to get the type of citizenship where you can buy some land, own some land. See, they don't let outsiders come in and own land. See, so they set this system up so they can win. I don't care where you go. And so though we Africans and we brothers and sisters and all that, they still set up a system where they can prevail over anybody else in their shit. I ain't got nothing. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. And we should do the same right here, where our ancestors labored for over 400 years to build this goddamn nation. Yes, we should do that. But we're not seeing what's happening right before our eyes. See, because they saying to us, oh, he's Black or she's Black. But when we get, let's deal with this shit in detail. You see, let's deal with this shit in detail. We got a Jamaican father You got a Hindu Brahmin, and I bring that up that nobody talks about. See, they don't talk about that. She's a Brahmin. That means she's an elitist. Her peoples are elitist in the Indian culture over there, have secured an elite position, have been holding that position for damn near 3,000 years, born into the system. Nobody else outside of that system can obtain the Brahminhood because you got to be born into it so they can hold on to power, elitism, education. You understand? The religion, they run the religion. You see, they run every goddamn thing and have the black people at the bottom. You understand what I'm saying? Have been doing this shit for over 3,000 years. Anybody want to go up on the motherfucking internet? See, it's tons of videos that teach you the history. You got videos today talking about how the Brahmins have oppressed people all over India. They crying today about what they doing. They want the Brahmins out of India. They say, get their ass out of here. That's how much they hate them. You see? And so here it is. Here it is. Kamala Harris, whose family are Brahmins. You see? Nobody's talking about that. Who oppress blacks in India. You see? Especially the Kushites. You ain't even in the goddamn caste system. You see? Why haven't she talked about this, the caste that she belongs to, you know, the caste that she belongs to, and how they have perpetrated one of the greatest systems of racism on the planet for over goddamn 3,000 years. Why haven't she talked about that? You see? Why haven't she talked about it? Her mother was a Brahmin. You born in the system. You born in the system. Okay, so her mother was a Brahmin. Her grandfather and grandmother were Brahmins, Tamil Brahmins. Okay, and as you look, if you think, oh, it's just an illusion. It's just an illusion until you look at all the other Brahmins out of that caste system, and it's in compared to the greater population of India, just a small population, just like the Jews. And we're going to get off into that in these two. We got two videos. I might add a third because it's just that deep. Niggas not talking about that. See, we're not talking. You're going to talk about one side, but you don't want to talk about the other because this going to pop up. And it rightfully so it should pop up. You see, it should rightfully, and we should dig. What do when because I got the videos where they say she worshiped in the temples. You see, she worshiped in the temples and she did all. And I got the video where the other Indians say, well, she's privileged. She was privileged to do that. Where the rest of us, we didn't have that privilege. We couldn't go to school. You understand? She was able to do that. Her father was privileged. He was a Brahmin. He was a civil servant. He was able to do that. He got positions under the British. Nobody's talking about that shit. You see, when you look at, and I'm going to dig into her goddamn grandfather because her grandfather who was working in Zambia under the British. You see, so when you notice wherever the British go, they take this caste, you see, and they make sure it's out the Brahmins. And they put them in positions all wherever they colonize and shit. And then you see they bring, and a lot of the Indians, they come right along with the British and they obtain position. So I want to know what a goddamn grandfather was doing in Zambia. What was he doing in Zambia? Working for the British. You see, we want to know what's going on over there. We're going to look in the history of that and we're going to bring that up. I'm going to dig deep off into his chest and I'm going to bring the facts and the truth to the people. See, they don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about that. And I want to know how, because Brahmins stick together. They don't motherfucking step outside of that caste system. They stick together. Okay. And so, I seen where, online, they were up in arms because do you know that Dalits, listen to me when I tell you this, the Cushite, now it's a brother online who been teaching in the African Centered community. He got the book out. I got to get that brother's name. And he come from India and he teaches on that. I don't know where he at today, but he got videos up there and he wrote a book on the Dalits and the untouchables. And I seen that he was going around in the community. He even did a lecture with Dr. Ben. You see what I'm saying? I believe it. I know he had worked with Renoko and all of them, and and he was, in that circle, and he would talk about the Dalits and this, that, and the third. And do you know that I don't know how prevalent it still is that the Dalits couldn't even go into the temples and worship until 2006. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? They wasn't able to go. It was on the books. They wasn't even able to go in the goddamn temples and worship until 2006. And there are no Dalit priests, priestesses. They are banned from that. You see what I'm saying? They are banned from becoming priests and priestesses. They are banned from going in. And even though you see, they didn't, they put these fake, that's just like over here where they put fake laws up that they not going to enforce. So yeah, you could become, or you could, but they not letting you in the school. So you're not going to become no priest and they don't want you in the goddamn temple. So it's still prevalent in India right now to goddamn day. So I don't want nobody to say, oh, and so why she ain't talking to them? She don't want to talk about that. Because that's gonna bring it, and so I'm gonna talk about how the fuck her mama and her granddaddy and all them is Brahmins, Hindus. She a Baptist, and her damn husband is a Jew. If that don't sound like that, sound like an undercover sting. You understand what I'm saying? That sound like an undercover sting. Your mama, your granddaddy, and your grandmama is Hindus. Your husband is an Orthodox, and I ain't gonna say an Orthodox. He's not an Orthodox Jew, but he's a Jew, and you a Baptist. You see, and I'm gonna talk about it in the next video. You understand about what the Jews think about Jesus. This shit is documented. You see, it's documented. You could go online right now, and ain't nothing but total disrespect. You understand? For the one that they call Jesus. So how in the fuck is any legitimacy? It's some bullshit going on here. You see? And so the thing is, why I say is Kamala Harris an undercover Jew? Because when I'm gonna start doing research, right? And as I start doing research, I find out that the Brahmins are very hated in the Indian community for the racism that they have inflicted on the rest of the society, just like the Jew. And so when I go in and start doing research about the Brahmins, shit start popping up where hold on. Okay, we back in the house, y'all. We back in the house. Yeah. Yeah, I had to sometimes I don't know if be freezing up or whatever. But yeah, no, we back. We black. We black. They can't run from me. They can't run from me. We talking truth. We talking truth. This ain't something. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We talking truth now. We ain't gonna get away from that neither. Okay, and so now listen to that. I'm gonna put this video up here. I'm gonna put this video up here where he talks about this shit. I believe it's this one right here. Is this the one? No, this is it. Nope. Right here. Right here. Right. Listen to this, y'all. Black Power, family.
There's
Listen.
a long discussion, even an argument, trying to find out the roots of Hinduism. Hindu is not even a Sanskrit word.
So check that out right there. Hindu is not even a Sanskrit word. I'm gonna look that up. This is what he's saying. So pay attention. This is a rabbi that's gonna get a rundown on the origins of Hinduism. Check this out.
The historians say that some 4,000 years ago, an Aryan people came across the Indus River and brought with them these teachings that formed into Hinduism.
So what he's saying is that Hinduism comes from outside of India. I'm not saying that I agree. I'm not saying that I agree, but I want you to listen to this because it might be some truth somewhere that we must acknowledge. So when we say a lot of time when you see generals say, "Oh, this is some nigger shit," that these niggas that made this up, and we had to go on and put one of your goat beard rabbis up there, and so you can't say that black people made it up. Here we go.
3,800 years ago, Abraham, our father, sent his sons that he had with good Torah to the land of the east. These sons' names are still well known in India today.
So he's saying that Abraham through Shem, Shem, and when they show you the strongholds, which is a lie, but we're gonna go with it. They saying Shem, the son of Noah, migrated over to into what they call the Middle East, including India. Okay, maybe tomorrow I'll show you another video that got maps and shit. I'm gonna just roll with him today. And so yeah, so they saying that Shem, you see, Shem migrated into India, and that the Brahmins are of the bloodline of Shem. Okay, that the Brahmins of the bloodline of Shem. Let's check this out.
For instance, one of the sons' names is Asherim. Our sages tell us that this means a camp. Today in India, a camp is called an ashram. Another one of the sons' names is a Veda. The scriptures in India are called the Vedas.
Oh, he said one of his sons. Now I got to look. Who is he talking about? Abraham? If he talking about, and so he's, or was he talking about him? Where one of the sons was referred to as a Veda, and you got the Veda, or you got the Vedas over there. Let me see what this name of it. I'm gonna look these up.
The scriptures in India are called the Vedas.
Okay, let me go back and see.
Is a Veda. Today in India, a camp is called an ashram. Another one of the sons' names is a Veda. The scriptures in India are called the Vedas. Another son's name is Shiva. One of the three main gods in India is Shiva.
So he's saying that Shiva come out of Sheba. Okay, that's what he's saying, that Shiva come out of Sheba.
Means from the river. Hebrew, which these boys would have called themselves, is from the river.
Okay, let me go
Shiva,
back.
one of the three main gods in India, is Shiva. Hindu means from the river. Hebrew, which these boys would have called themselves, coming from Abraham, means from across the river.
So he's saying Hindu and Hebrew mean the same thing. You see, he's saying Hebrew and Hindu means the same thing. We're going to go over this again.
Hindu means from the river.
Hindu means from the river.
Hebrew, which these boys would have called themselves, coming from Abraham, means from across the river.
So he's saying Hebrew means from across the river. Okay, so he's saying Hindu and Hebrew means the same. Okay.
Brahmanism is the name of the religion, not Hinduism.
He say Brahmanism is the name of the religion, not Hinduism. It's Brahmanism. Okay, you hear that? Okay, you hear that?
Brahmanism is the name of the religion, not Hinduism. And Brahmanism comes from the name Abraham.
He's saying Brahmanism comes from the name Abraham. Okay.
What is Hinduism's message to the Jews who are in India? One of the most sacred books in all of Hinduism is called the Bhagavad Gita. In this book, there's a story of a prince, a warrior prince.
Okay, so I just wanted to put that up there and to the family. We already know the Kushites, and we are the primordials. Ain't no doubt about it. That we are the original. We are primordial. We are prime in the order. We first, and we already know that. You see, but now we got to look at. So when you see, I've noticed that when Brahmins marry, if they don't marry another Brahmin, they end up they tend to either marry Jewish or in the hierarchy of I see J.D. Vance. He married a Hindu wife, a Brahmin wife. You see, and so they tend to marry culturally with those on their level. You see, and so since the Brahmins are all, in many circles looked at to be originally Jews, you see what I'm saying? Is this, and so, is this what we're seeing today? Are the Brahmins actually Jews? Are they looked at as Jews? And is this the reason why you see that Kamala Harris then married a Jew? You got these crypto Jews. They hide. You see, I've never, this is like ridiculous to see a Brahmin who come out of a Brahmin bloodline, you see, become a Baptist and marry a Jew. It's like almost like it's almost like a joke to me. You see what I'm saying? It's almost a joke. But people not asking this. No, people not asking this. What the fuck is going on here? And so y'all sit up there and y'all say this woman is black. How? Show me, show me the color. I mean, show me the black culture. Show me that. I don't want to see no dashikis and collard greens or none of that. Show me how her bloodline, her upbringing makes her black. You see, she said her mama raised her. How the hell your mama gonna raise you to be black and she ain't black? How the hell your mama gonna raise you to be black and she ain't black? Okay, that don't make no goddamn sense, And so we're gonna keep cracking the code. You see, we're gonna keep cracking the code. We're not done, family. I want y'all to come right black. We're gonna dive into this even deeper. This is General Cyrus Seti. I want y'all to get on over there to Patreon. We got some fire up there. Go check it out. As a matter of fact, I'll bring some of the flyers up on this next one. Get over there to generalseti.com, kingseti.com. We got something for your family support. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast. Daily liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.